It's Chopping It Up with Twin Gangg. It's your host, D-Rich.
It's your boy, Tavo.
And then today we got some special guests with us today. I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Yo, I'm Jonna J. Jonna J on all social media platforms, filmmaker and content creator, and from the 419.
Boom. I'm Miko. Same thing from Toledo, Ohio. Studio owner, engineer, content creator, bunch of other stuff. Yeah, you can follow me at The Real Miko, TheRealMeko on social medias.
All right, and then, of course, we got our boy, Zir.
Yes, sir. I go by the name of Who Is For with the S, with the Z instead of S. You feel me?
All right, guys. So, welcome to Chopping It Up with Twin Gangg. Our podcast don't really got no guidelines, no structure. We just kind of just get on here and talk, which is a good thing. So, today, we're going to be doing like how we did the other podcast. Everybody going to write a topic on a sticky note, and we're going to put it in something, and then we're going to let our dog, Anaya, in the back. She gonna just pick it, and then that's what we're gonna talk about. So let's see. Hopefully we don't write the same. Because last week, me, Tavo, and Zir had relationships, and AB talking about inflations.
He's want to talk about some real shit.
Yeah, fuck the bullshit.
He got something on his mind.
This money not stretching. It's like the dollar ain't the dollar no more.
Nigga, help me.
And that's real shit though. I did the math the other day, like what I was making like a few years ago, hourly on the job. Like shit, this was probably almost probably 8 years ago on the job, bro. And I remember being happy I got a raise, like, and I had even before that hadn't worked like a real job. And I remember getting a raise, and they gave me like a polo. I was shit. And my mama like on some real ATL shit, bro. I made $10.50 an hour, bro. And that was a management position. And I think about like, bro, 40-hour week would have been like $350 after taxes, bro. And I'm like,
that's crazy.
Bro, how do people live off that though? Like regular people lived off that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, and you'd be like, you a manager. You got a car note. You rent. You could be all right. Single bedroom apartments was like $450, $500 normally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. But
Nah.
All right, guys. So y'all gotta go ahead and write down whatever y'all gonna talk about. What y'all want
we
to talk
gotta get the pens from y'all.
You gotta pass me a
No,
sticky note.
yeah, the pens on y'all down.
For sure.
So you go ahead first.
ahead,
No.
I still thinking.
What do you
I'm
think
gonna
I'm
wait till he
doing?
get over here.
Dang, I don't know.
Here you go.
Oh, word.
Yeah, go ahead.
I already know what I'm
Okay.
going.
You've been thinking about this all day, probably.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even.
You could have said that in a text yesterday. That's what you told me.
Let's see.
Just think of a random topic you want to talk about, by the way.
On the spot, baby.
All right. I'm about to put, what is water, man?
All right, man. I'm locked and loaded. Okay. For sure. What a cut that we putting it in.
Oh.
Grab it.
Anaya probably can grab it.
Where they at?
It's in the. You'll see it, yo.
For sure.
You might as well just pull it out the cup and just throw it over here when you gotta read it.
And I believe we might pick Miko topic too. Watch.
Oh, I'm about to pick the dumb topic just cause if y'all pick mine, I'll be pissed off y'all to put me on the spot like this.
Oh, you grab. Bucket. Oh.
Bro, you
I'm
be
almost
making
there. You
yours
almost
super
there,
tiny,
I
bro.
was almost there. Let's go. Let's see what everybody picked, man. It's gonna be interesting, man. And I like this vibe because we just going off the dome and nothing playing. You feel me?
I ain't know what to put. I ain't even gonna count. That's why I like this.
Chopping
You don't
it
know
up
what
with
to
Twin
put.
Gangg. You did?
Let's see, man.
It is.
Hey, man, while y'all at it, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. You dig what I'm
feel
saying? That's the easy part. Let's go. Let's see.
All right, so we got 4 submissions so far.
Let's go.
Waiting on Miko.
Waiting on Miko.
Like you in school, you know you had that
That's
person.
too much pressure.
You know you had the smart person. You
Yeah, ain't nobody cheating. Help him.
I was that person.
Let me see it. I'm over here like you gotta do the
trying to think how to word
toe
the topic
tap
of the
twice if
question.
it's ain't.
Hey, stuff your feet if you deep.
Okay. You know you gotta lean to the side a little bit.
Yeah, this pen ain't it. I need a new pen. See, I can't write nothing right now, bro.
Niggas lying. He ain't trying to write it. He ain't got no ideas.
He capping. Let's go. Let's see where I'm ready to see what we picked though for real. Oh, I thought that was.
I thought that was a sound.
Right on, he did.
That would be a cooler
It was real
sound effect.
immersive.
I ain't even gonna hold you.
That would be good.
That was a
That would be good.
that was a real motorcycle.
Oh yeah, he hitting it.
Well, Miko over there right now. See.
What you gonna
That
do,
better be
bad
some real
boy?
shit.
What you gonna do, bad boy?
Don't worry about me, man.
Don't worry about me. I'm a thug.
What is water, man?
You said the topic, bro?
Miko,
No, he just
No,
chatting
Miko
shit. He
capping,
chatting
man.
shit.
Mine in there.
Miko capping.
Anaya.
All right, man. Let's get it. Let's see
I'm
what we
finna-
pick.
Anaya about to pick the topic.
Yeah, you can.
Let's go. Pick it. Let's see what we got.
which one Oh.
I ain't
That's
even know
mine.
which one the drum
I
roll.
feel like
Would
that's
have
mine.
hit that. Oh,
Type shit.
Zombie apocalypse.
Miko. That's Miko.
Zombie
I
apocalypse.
promise you. I promise you that Miko's.
But he wrote more than that.
Oh, you.
He wrote more than
I
this.
wrote it in Spanish.
So
In Spanish?
No, I'm playing.
It's cool. I speak a little bit.
so who on is that?
That's mine.
Oh, bet.
Type shit.
All right, so
You prepared. Look, she's
Nigga, I just came up with it right now. I looked it up on Google. They just said that shit.
all right, so Jonna came up with the topic. She's the one that got to start it off.
Let's go.
Niggas did not tell me about that.
So like, okay, so like, no, but like, if it's a zombie apocalypse, so is it like, what will we do? How do we
figure
feel
it out.
about it?
What y'all want to talk about it? What y'all think about a zombie apocalypse? Y'all think Toledo will survive a zombie apocalypse? You feel like y'all niggas will survive a zombie apocalypse? Y'all.
Honestly,
heart
I'm
beat
out
like
of there.
that?
I don't want to survive a zombie apocalypse. I don't want to live the rebirth
You
of
got
Earth.
kids?
Bro, listen, bro.
Do you got kids?
Listen, if bro grew up to be a survivalist, that's on him, bro. You know how crazy the world is gonna
Oh, he
be.
got kids.
10 years. I got one, bro, and I
Okay.
hope that nigga is Hercules. Is all I'm gonna say. That nigga better be
Kill
Simba.
them for me.
That nigga better be Simba, bro. He gonna have to grow up and figure shit out. Cause bro, I'm not. You know, I'm talking shit.
Yeah.
I think having a kid to make it different, but
That's what I'm saying. You gonna survive.
I'm gonna do what I can. But
Would y'all be scared though?
Everybody would.
How
Nigga,
you
we
gonna
walk
No,
outside,
it's some person
if
out
you
there
walk
that-
outside right now, motherfucker beat a motherfucker. Like, not
But you got
like,
people that's ready
alright,
for that though.
Well, mama,
it's
like-
people that
And everybody, you can be, listen, you could be ready for anything, brother,
so
until
what?
you're not. Ain't nobody ready to see people eating people on a
Facts.
regular basis. Like,
Yeah,
no,
we-
I don't give a fuck what movie we watch and none of that, bro. If you walk downstairs and see somebody eating somebody,
you gonna
not you bit me, but like, dog dead just getting ate.
Oh, that can be very traumatized.
Bro, you talk about, oh, I got a game plan for this. Let me get to the house. Let me get to the.
Nigga,
Bro,
all fucked up.
my brain, I'm Mr. Krabs meme. Everything shaky. Like, what is going
So,
on?
all right,
bro?
so I got a question. So, if,
What?
say for instance, okay, we're all here in Toledo, Ohio.
now.
Say for instance, if a zombie apocalypse just happened right now,
Yeah.
what's going to be your first instance? Or what are you
Barricade
going to
everything.
do?
Barricade everything in my home. I would say my first thing would be shelter.
I'm vlogging it.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be crazy if you don't got no
Nigga, don't eat
weapons.
your camera.
I think I'm gonna try to find the weapons and shit.
If you don't got no weapons,
yeah,
you really
I gotta find the weapons.
Y'all
and
gotta
shit.
go and get them. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's a risk. I'm
Yeah,
gonna take.
you gonna take that?
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna
you're
take
just
it.
gonna be breaking into people's house.
I gotta find the straps.
Well, shit,
we
go
gotta
to the
be
store.
prepared.
yeah,
go
go
to
to
the
the
store.
store. Yeah.
We going to
These
loot.
niggas is not locked in.
You think that would be the first spot to get looted? You think
Gotta
you would
grab
be
the
the
loot.
first person to be like, oh yeah, people eating people.
Oh
Let
my-
me get to the gun store.
Exactly. They're gonna shoot
We
you
ain't-
on sight because
Man,
they trying to
what-
get the shit too.
Bro who owned the gun
I
store
was-
protecting that with his life.
I was
That's
just about to
gold.
say that.
That's what I'm saying.
That just went from guns to gold.
So you are risk staying at the crib versus
Brother, I'm
going to
gonna tell
get.
you, me and my siblings have had this conversation before. We didn't already.
So you staying at the crib? You ain't going nowhere.
My mom house is the headquarters. All of us stay with them. I'm being for real, bro. All of I got two brothers younger than me, right? And we all grown ups. We all adults. We all got, you feel me, family. I got a son. We all got, you feel me. We all pulled up. We are meeting at my mother's where there's also weapons. And we gonna hold it down. And we got a simple
But you
game
only
plan.
got so much.
Yep, and you know what? And what you do with that is, but the starting point is once you do that, we got 4 capable men in my family.
Type shit.
There's young boys, there's young girls, and it's my mother. I got 2 younger sisters. Y'all gonna hold this house down. We gonna leave. My brother, dad, who there, he hold this shit down. Security with your life. You and my mom hold this shit down, and me and my brother's gonna go get shit together.
That's what I'm saying. As a family, y'all already got a plan, so
You know
y'all
what I'm
good.
saying? Me and my brothers out here pulled up. It's ugly for whoever we see. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, unfortunately, like, damn, I'm sorry if I know a lot of people and it's gonna be ugly. I don't know nobody. I see people.
So everybody for themselves. You not letting a nigga
If you
get
ain't
in.
come out my mama, bro. If it's
fucked up.
people,
Oh, you
even
get no
people, you an
interest.
extension, bro. It's very few people that might even get a second chance or thought about that, bro.
Okay, but what if it was like, you know how like when like something like this happened, the army be like, oh, come if y'all reach to this point.
Oh yeah.
Then what's the vibe y'all feeling like then? Is y'all about to go in and be like, all right, cool, we all safe and shit, or y'all about to go and start trying to be sleazy and try to like fuck other niggas up too and be out for yourself?
You said like go to the military where they tell you
Well,
like,
yeah,
you
'cause,
got
like,
safe zones.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think they
Y'all
gonna set
gonna
us up.
survive there, or like y'all gonna be trying to be for
You think
yourselves?
they gonna want us to survive?
Yeah, I think they gonna
But
set
I
us
mean,
up.
zone ain't
but we
gonna be
can't set up
that
our own
safe.
shit.
I think I'm gonna be the one trying to set up my
Everybody.
own shit.
I ain't trying to kill nobody. I'm trying to protect mine. It's the difference. My goal is
It
never
is
to
a
take,
difference.
but like we only gonna take what we need. And if in the beginning it is what it is, it is what it is. Proximity is what it is. You feel me? Like you gotta protect your own. That's life. That's livelihood. Like if you're not thinking like that, then what's the point of any of this or creating life?
So during the zombie apocalypse, is clapping cheeks gonna be on your mind?
Definitely.
I'm going out with a bang.
Fuck snowed in like blizzard storms. But hear me out.
He got bloodshed on the
If
window.
this shit is like a 6-month window and I might have to go in that 6 months holding shit down, like I'm trying to leave something behind though. Like this shit could blow over. Like you feel me?
Leave
Like,
something behind. Like what?
That's all
like
they
kids.
man.
You gonna leave kids behind
Bro,
in this shit?
listen, bro. In this shit we in right now.
Yes,
I'm
I
trying to
know.
leave kids, but and listen, bro. It's
But the
never.
zombie
This is
apocalypse,
the
yeah.
zombie apocalypse. Apocalypse might not even be the worst thing that ever happened to humanity. Do you know how much other
No,
shit
that's-
that
yeah.
happened?
Do y'all think a purge is
Nigga,
worse?
the flu was taking
Yeah.
niggas out like a
COVID,
zombie.
COVID
Nigga,
was
fuck
crazy.
COVID.
The purge is
Niggas
only
was
for a little
catching
bit.
the Spanish influenza. Like damn,
Like
bro,
a little
shit
brief,
on this
little-
bro got
Yeah.
diarrhea. It's over. Back then it
So
was
we-
really like that.
Niggas is trying to have kids with no proper like doctors or nothing.
That is the only thing your
Zombie
body
kid,
other than
that's
eat, man.
crazy.
Listen, man. You right. I might not be clapping cheeks. Don't necessarily mean having kids. Either.
But you said that. I'm going off what you said. You said you gonna leave motherfuckers
He
behind
asked
with the
clapping
zombies.
cheeks.
You
No,
give
hell
them
no.
niggas
I
food.
think everybody in my family might like not each other, but like
Like
everybody.
what? Like what?
Like, you feel
They
me?
like,
Everybody has
what?
somebody, like,
And we
under
good.
stress.
And we good today. I'm about to go get me some cheese.
Like under stress, like all right, yeah, I think we done cleared the block for real.
Yeah,
I'm gonna holler at y'all
rotation,
niggas.
man.
I be the nigga in the movie
You don't
get
know
caught
where
in the
you gonna
car, like with the zombies surround me,
Oh,
like
man.
man, that's crazy.
That'd be
Niggas on the door.
I don't think like I'm
Just-
going out my way to get no. It ain't no COVID shit. Like it ain't gonna be like, man, I ain't even worried about that. But
I
like,
mean, you could die that day.
but that's
Damn
also
right,
a true
can't
That's
thing.
get
fair.
killed.
That's fair.
It's true. Listen, clap cheeks be on niggas' mind anyways. Under stress, under anything.
no matter what going on. innit?
If you got a girl like I'm trying to come stay with y'all, you thinking like, if this my last night, it's my fucking ever.
But no, look, paint the
Like,
picture.
ever?
Y'all niggas
Like-
about to be dirty. No.
Bro, you
pink
act
girls
like
and shit, all that.
clean is modern. Don't get me wrong, I'm not dirty and I don't agree with everything, but like our whole view of life is crazy. We got the same genetics as 10,000 years ago. People was dirty forever procreating. We built off dirty people
yeah.
procreating 50 years ago.
We gotta stay
ACs
dirty.
is new. We don't have to, but in that situation, if everything goes black, zombie apocalypse, I'm pretty sure at some point electricity kicks off.
For sure, we gonna have to deal with the dirty
And guess
motherfuckers.
what?
We
People
always
gon-
gonna be
Water,
dirty.
And I promise you that.
everything.
And I
That's gonna be
promise
the
you
standard.
that.
It's gonna be normal at that
promise you
point.
that
Yeah.
people won't procreate. People won't stop fucking. I don't care
Yeah.
how
Definitely not.
Nobody's gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Shh."
People have sex.
Oh, we
beyond
all
that.
dirty.
Niggas fuck through very fortunate circumstances right now. That'll just be like hey, it is
But
what
that'd
it
be
is.
dumb to procreate. Y'all gonna
If
make
you-
it
Oh, to have a
harder.
kid, yeah.
If
Nigga,
you-
now a pregnant lady trying to run and shit. Who
Bro,
helping her?
Niggas
Like,
been running from niggas was living in jungles, brother. Like it's always been dangerous to have kids. Back
but
then,
that
you
was
like,
then though. We
slavery.
not them
forget
then. It was
slavery.
in the
It
jungle.
wasn't
We
even
not.
heat and AC, bro. You had to go out every day and cut firewood.
Damn.
But
or
are
your
you
baby
doing that? Are
freeze
you doing
it.
that?
No, and
No.
we not built for that. Is what I'm saying. But what we is built for, no matter what society going on, is cheek clapping.
Cheap
Type
fuck.
shit. That's the common trend.
No matter what happens, what's going on around the world, what race, what color,
Universal, man.
that shit is
Worldwide.
in Spanish, in French.
As we speak.
That is the same language.
That's what's going on,
Type
man.
So
That's
like,
fair. That's fair.
so like, also during the zombie apocalypse, because majority of us are, you know, doing something creative. You know, whether it's making content, or whether it's making music or whatever. So during that process, of that zombie apocalypse, whatever you want to call it, are you still going to be creative? Are you still going to be creating with what you? I mean, I know electricity gonna be off, whatever. But as a creator, what are you gonna be doing during that time where it's nothing is accessible to you because it's a zombie apocalypse? So it's like, as a creator, are you still gonna be creating, or are you gonna be finding ways to create? Like he said, he gonna be vlogging. So
This nigga gonna be vlogging and posting nowhere.
He ain't gonna get no poles. He going all batteries. Everyone running in the gun store, he's like, I gotta go to Best Buy.
Look at this right there.
Best Buy. I have to go to Best Buy. Like, for what? He's like,
bro, I'm posting daily vlogs, and then
what electricity and internet and all that?
The phone.
Oh, no, the internet, the cell towers is they fuck that shit up.
Like, no vlogging.
No, it's okay.
What you
believe
doing?
in you.
Damn.
You ain't think that through.
Listen.
No vlogging. What you doing, man?
Daily
write
vlogs.
This
scripts.
nigga sticking to it.
He gonna
I'm
be
gonna
like Will
get-
Smith and I Am Legend.
I'm gonna gain the most subscribers because ain't nobody else gonna be active on YouTube. They gonna be
Okay,
too
look, you gotta
scared.
think about it like this too.
Who gonna be
Imagine when the
watching
shit
you?
go back to normal, then you got all that footage you can then put out if you make it.
If I make
Look
it,
at-
If
I'm not
Like,
if.
There's a
captured
possibility.
everything. Your footage gonna be like the footage.
But if everybody getting killed, who gonna watch it when everything is over?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. But hey, I'm gonna help support the nigga dream if that's what he say.
so it'd be
Nigga be running down the street. I'll be like, make sure y'all go.
Make sure you hit that
Niggas dying.
That's crazy. Niggas don't know how to do a challenge.
Blood shit.
That'd be crazy ass.
hey, and we can diss the zombies, man.
This is zombies. These
Nigga on there
niggas are
talking-
feeding for
First of
themselves.
all,
Can't say shit back.
Fuck the zombie.
What's
Niggas
that,
doing that, get
nigga?
the trolling.
Fuck you up like.
Zombie K.
Real ops though. Like imagine how
Oh,
united
man.
everyone becomes off of
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. That would probably be
Off
some
of
cra-
what?
that. Like, I mean, versus. I feel like versus the face of any type of thing like that. That'd be the closest humanity ever gonna get. Like COVID was the closest we've been united in a really long time, and it showed us also, as governments, how united we are. But it showed me as an individual how selfish Americans are.
Facts.
Like other countries was like, if we not going out, we not going out. We love our old people. We got to do this. We got to do this. This is how it is. America's like,
They don't give a fuck.
put on a mask.
But why you think they're gonna be
Not
united?
cover
I
my
feel
damn
like it's
face.
gonna,
More
it's
division.
gonna cause more division.
No,
Cause everybody gonna feel
He's
for
saying you gotta
themselves.
work together.
people gonna
and
be
shit.
They
closer.
not, though.
No, they is. The people who work together is gonna be close.
Not
You
gonna
gonna
be
be
many.
closer with a
You can
I
say
community.
feel as though it's
Yeah.
two. I feel as though it's two folds.
No, yeah, like I said, there's gonna be the people that's like in the safe zone, and there's gonna be people that's gonna be like, nah, nigga, like.
Listen,
We
you gonna
holding
be
our own.
closer to whoever is in your community
Oh,
of
type shit,
survivals
type
than you
shit,
ever
yeah.
been to anybody in your entire life.
Oh, for sure.
Like that's like military unit times 10.
Yeah,
where you
definitely
like-
bring families together.
But
for
then
sure.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
everybody as a whole. Like I mean,
Yeah, I
aliens
thought
do
you
some
meant
shit
the-
like that.
the-
Like
yeah,
aliens
the
come in
world.
here and be like, okay, it's humans versus them. Zombies is like,
I wish that was the topic. Aliens.
I ain't fucking with
This,
aliens.
maybe the next episode. Make sure y'all check out the next episode.
Hey, you wanna know what's crazy? Like, you know how people be having those weird, like, they like the smell of like gas and
Huh?
stuff like that.
Walk us
Yeah.
through it some more.
No, I was say keep going. We went from aliens until you talking about smells.
Listen,
All right, like
you know how when
Tap into
something gets stuck, damn, I can't even speak. Something get stuck in a vacuum and burnt smell. Some people like that smell.
That burnt rubber smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. That belt burn.
All right, so my like weird, whatever you
That
call
was
it.
I thought that was the weird one.
My I want a zombie apocalypse to happen.
that
you-
nigga need that.
If you ask
He
my
want-
mom,
He
she'll
been
tell
waiting
you.
for this moment.
He just like Nico.
Nigga, you two wrote it.
Y'all two, y'all,
But me
y'all.
and my brothers,
I don't want that shit down.
we done talked about all kinds of shit. Like, what if this happened? We
Hell
that
yeah.
type of family. Like, what we gonna do?
I
So
feel
you've
like-
always been
He said
like,
he wanted to happen.
Yeah, like
content.
people, how people be like, I like my,
I hope
I
you'll
like
survive.
my phone screen to be cracked. Like,
Huh?
people be saying like weird stuff. Like,
Oh.
yeah,
okay.
like people like the smell of gas. Like I was saying, like the smell of like
That's
gasoline.
your weird thing.
Yeah, like zombie apocalypse. Like if that was to happen, bro. Like I love zombie movies. Like I feel
so,
like
all
I.
right, so you tell me all right, mine take away a camera, take away vlog. Say you wake up, it ain't no power, it ain't nothing. You just got the 34% on your phone.
Over
You feel me?
it.
What is you actually doing?
what I'm actually doing.
Like after the camera.
Like, cause you can't eat. You gotta eat too. You can't just vlog.
You
Like,
not
gotta
saving that
survive.
34.
You gonna last 2 weeks of
Wait,
vlogs,
look,
but you
wait,
gonna
wait.
miss the rest of the whole apocalypse because you ain't eat.
Wait, question.
You ain't
Before you
gonna
answer
get
that,
no food.
y'all know how like you turn into a zombie after they bite you? Y'all think if y'all ate a zombie, you would turn into a zombie?
Hell yeah.
type shit.
'Cause it's
I
the
feel
blood.
like I ain't never seen nobody eat a zombie for that reason.
But I'm saying, like, what if you got nothing to eat and you like, damn, let's kill this zombie real quick? You think you can eat that motherfucker?
You'll be the one to try it then and we'll watch
Oh
it.
no,
You
I
try
was
it,
never
you
trying.
beat
I
the
want
shit
y'all
out of it.
niggas.
That is a good question.
I ain't gonna.
I'm asking y'all niggas.
Because if you eat it, you gonna turn zombie.
I feel like everybody too scared to try
I'm just
it. Like,
gonna
ain't
be
nobody
faster.
been like, hey man, just try the zombie chops.
I'm saying,
like,
they got nothing
Zombie
to eat.
chops.
Zombie
It
chops
ain't
is
crazy
crazy.
though.
Yeah,
I
we,
said, they ever tried that
Zombie
shit?
yeah, we,
tacos.
yeah, we just
The first nigga comes zombie chef. No, like we got unlimited food for
I'm
sale.
saying, these niggas is right there, a plethora.
They just coming to the gate. Like the food come to you. Like,
I'm
finna
saying,
cook this
there
nigga.
gotta be a way.
Crazy.
grilling
But go ahead,
zombies.
go
I was
ahead.
just about to say, put the boys on the grill.
That's what I'm saying.
Zombie legs, man.
I mean, that's for y'all. I'm just giving y'all ideas to make sure y'all eat.
I'm gonna be fasting.
Forever.
Bro, I'd be eating ramen noodles
I'm going.
somehow for the next 10 years if I got to.
I'm going cow eating the grass and shit.
Canned goods and ramen noodles.
You ain't gonna be able to eat none of the animals, the cattle and stuff, because the zombies gonna be
Yeah,
like,
they gonna eat them.
I'm the first thing. You gonna
Yeah,
have to
they-
raise your
They
own
eat
animals.
them first, yeah.
And that'd be,
over
it
with.
wouldn't even be you being the reason you call it. It'd be like you trying to have animals. Like, all right, we got cows in the gated community, and we come protect the cows. Like, that'd be how they get in. Like, nigga.
Oh, y'all niggas not
Y'all got
chemically
guns,
and
but this
scientifically
cow?
like, damn. Y'all gotta do some botany or something. Gotta.
that'd be a good good time if you got some animals and stuff too.
Yeah, if you can like keep them protected and shit.
No, I'm talking about you can eat the animals.
Oh.
I
You
know
can
you.
live off of- you
I
can
know
live
y'all
off a
got.
cow for a little
I know
bit.
y'all. They got horses and stuff. So
You
Yeah.
live off a horse like a
You
horse.
gonna eat a
can't-
horse though?
But you can only free. That's the one
Horse
thing though is
legs.
why like,
Well,
you
I would
hunt,
keep
like
it
how
for a
we
while.
hunt in abundance was a change in like people being able to use cooling refrigeration. Up until then, people use salt, bro. And then people use big ice blocks that you chipped away at and stuff like
Yeah, I
that.
wouldn't kill the
Like,
horse because you can use them for
Yeah, for
transportation.
travel,
and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm
They
gonna
gonna make it that way.
listen. Imagine a horse
Only for
kick the
so
shit out of
long, though.
zombie. That motherfucker over with. Listen, that motherfucker
But
over
if that-
like,
if that
"Man,
horse
man,
get
where I
bit,
gotta
and
go,
then look,
nigga.
he
Gonna
get
tell
No
him.
gas.
Jaw
Horse zombie.
broke. Do not care, dude. I will fight this one with the tops, bro.
No, they gonna
What
kick
if
the
don't
shit out of
kick-
them.
Yeah,
what
bro.
if the horse
You ever
Turn
been
into
kicked
a
by a fucking
zombie.
horse?
That'd be
You
crazy.
ever kicked a zombie? No.
You
In
ever
the
got
movies,
kicked by a horse?
they
You don't
do.
even know how the horse like power
Okay.
is. Them
In
shit
the movies, they
strong.
take bullets.
that
Listen,
junk kill
niggas
you.
get up. A lot of niggas get up from horse kicks. I don't.
But I don't need to kill it. I just need to get the fuck away.
You think they gonna stop, bro? Niggas get hit
Get up,
with 18 shotgun shit. Move arm be missing and be like, bro, I need your brain. Like that be the thing. Like I don't care. I didn't feel that. Like I've been dead 2 weeks, bro. I don't care.
I've been
I'm
dead
hungry.
2
weeks.
Like,
Dead 2 weeks.
Like they not worried about none of that.
Okay, Zia, what you doing?
He getting kicked, getting
What
right
you
up.
was saying?
Oh,
You had all that time?
realistically, I'm gonna be reading the Bible.
The whole
like-
time?
I mean, as much as I can, for sure, because
Bible
I feel
study.
like that's the best way
Talk about Bible
to know about it. Like, I feel like just whatever I'm going through, like, God direct me to that certain book in the Bible. So I feel like if we was in something like that, then I'd be reading.
But what,
So you gonna try to
but-
minister to
What
the
book
zombie?
you going to first? I wanna know what book.
Touch him,
I know
Lord.
you in there. I know you in there.
Touch him, Lord.
He on some Book of Eli and shit. He gonna come with
He gonna be
that
trying to
shit
lay
in the
hands
Bible.
on the zombies and
Niggas
shit.
gonna be like,
man.
God.
Heathen.
Deliver him, Lord.
Bite your fingers off, bro. This is
He tell us what's coming.
Who? Oh, God.
what book you going to first?
I don't know.
He go to Revelation,
Be
man.
flipping.
I'm gonna let God lead, and that's
I
how
fuck with that.
everything else gonna determine what I do. You know, because it's like, what if I go off my own strength and then I'm gone? What else I got to, you know?
Well, he gives you the strength.
I'm saying
Well,
if I go off my own strength and not listen to him, something bad can happen. You
Okay,
know?
I get you. I'm picking
So
up like that.
what if while you're in there reading the Bible,
You just see a zombie.
He gonna keep reading. He gonna read faster.
Get the
He gonna
shit,
start reading. He gonna start reading faster.
Lord,
Nigga,
you
he
want
gotta get to that chapter.
What page? You gonna be, boy.
no weapon for
It's
against
in
me
there,
shall
shut
prosper.
I'm rebuking him, man.
Hell no, nigga.
I'm rebuking
Like
him.
this.
Oh, you gonna lay the hand?
Listen,
I respect
we
that.
scrapping.
We scrapping is crazy. Them niggas are not putting their dukes up.
We
You
scrapping.
not fighting a fair fighter, bro. You
I'm-
ain't never fought
Listen.
nobody that
Oh my
hungry
mama,
in your
just
life.
get
If
up
they
and
based
get
like
up
the
and
movies.
get up.
They want your blood.
Listen.
man.
Listen, bro, I don't care about
keep
these
saying,
hands
listen.
unless I can eat them, bro. They don't care about none of that, bro. Like they ain't worried about none of that. He didn't come here. He didn't come here to win a fight, bro. He came here to have a meal. It's different.
My go-to is choking niggas.
Oh my.
Oh no, you
This
done.
nigga's cooked.
You gonna be dead, Zed. You gonna be dead,
Listen.
dog.
So you saying I can't
Inshallah,
choke out a zombie?
Bro, you
No.
gonna- they don't. Bro, you gotta blow their head off in the movies.
In the movies, you got
Yeah, you see, even
gotta
on Call of
remove
Duty,
them.
you gotta
They don't
shoot
do
them
that in
bugs
movies.
a
They
lot
don't
of
choke no
times.
fucking
man.
zombie.
You
in
You ain't never
movies.
seen nigga like zombie. I told you get your ass out of here. Dumbass zombie.
And he just died.
Your hungry ass on. He like,
Because look, they still even move with that head when it come off and shit. Like that's
Dude.
not.
Yeah, you're gonna be
working.
fucked up.
unless you got a hidden knife in that Bible, brother. That ain't gonna be nothing but a 1.5 second head start with one of them.
This nigga said
Yeah, that's
He
exactly.
said, "I'm gonna choke this zombie."
not wanting him
He
to
on
choke
some,
that
he
hoe.
on some, you know them
Damn.
infomercials when they touch somebody and they get to fainting. Zombie lay down. Zombie lay down. He'll get to go crazy.
That zombie ain't gonna lay down though, man.
He got something to make you
If
lay
it's
down.
anything like the movies, but if it was that, that'd be crazy. How
But
many
that's
people would be
what
unprepared? Like you just up the Bible and they be like, oh, he's
Listen,
good.
that's-
All right.
That's why I said like
That'd be
you
crazy.
said if it was to be like if it was to not be like the movies. We don't know how it's
Yeah,
gonna
we have
be.
no
Listen,
idea.
brother, you're cooked.
Listen,
We can only base it. No, hear me out.
You're
That's why I
done.
said plot twist. That would be crazy if you be like, if like that was like the
key
like
to
you
defeat
up,
it.
you up, not just the cross, like just the Bible. Like you got the pages on you. Like you walk up and you showing like you got your passport.
It just
You
stopped.
got your green card.
Yeah.
Got the Bible blicky.
Dude, chill out.
Oh my.
But it'll be crazy if the zombie turn back to regular when you do that. That'll
Like
be
you get
dope.
to read to him, he run off like chill.
Hey man, y'all better
Oh my
read that
God,
Bible.
like
It's
the
been done
crucifix.
before.
Like he start turning normal.
He turn normal. He gotta turn. He gotta turn normal, man. He gotta turn normal.
That'd be so. That'd be.
Hey,
that's a movie.
Jesus said we could do greater things than he did. So.
You ain't lying, my brother.
Hey, bro, that's a movie you gotta make.
I
That's,
hope you do.
Think so?
Bible zombies is
But
great.
I ain't gonna be a part of that ministry.
Okay, write that down. Write that down. Write that
I'm
down.
trying to tell you where like the key is religion. That's a way to like tie a zombie movie and religion together. That'd be a very creative idea.
I mean, shit, that was kind of like Sinners a little bit. That was like
I
Sinners.
didn't even watch it.
I ain't watching Sinners.
Damn, my bad. New topic.
No, it's cool. I
Shit.
understand. Everybody here seen enough spoilers.
Yeah,
But
we-
Sinners was a good, like, direct correlation to what you were saying. Like, it's exactly that. Damn yeah.
So, what is going to be y'all's story after y'all survive a zombie apocalypse?
I like how you said after, so that we know we gonna.
So
survive.
we're the
That
survivors.
nigga had hella content, man.
What's,
Hey man, video dropping at 7 p.m.
hey, listen, man, I made it out,
Back
man.
outside.
Hey, listen, man, it was a hard fight.
Bro, I wouldn't trust nobody to get close to me. Like nigga might.
Oh,
still
you
have
might
it
be.
in them,
Oh, you
though.
might be
Like,
infected.
You might have a variant.
You still got that dog in you.
That's what I'm saying. You be
Nigga got
next to
that zombie strand.
That zombie. You got that
Nigga
zombie.
get
That
drunk and be
zombie.
like,
Oh, he got that zombie strand.
get bro out the car. Like, you know how they just catch DVs or do different shit? Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
gotta, like,
yeah.
I'm just prone to anger. Like, niggas be prone to bite.
Yeah.
He got that
You
zombie
see them
19.
signs, them symptoms of that
Oh,
zombie.
you used to be one?
Yeah.
That's crazy as fuck.
He was a part of the zombie.
Oh my
man.
God!
yeah.
What if it becomes
2
like
years
it's
clean.
regular
Oh, yeah.
humans and then it's part human and zombies?
Oh yeah, he was a Z boy.
They gonna have to start wearing patches or something.
And they identify
That
yourself.
half and
Oh, he a
half
Z-boy.
be treated
But that's
crazy.
our old dude. What's the rapper?
That's a
And he
zombie.
called that joint Zombie Land.
Oh,
Skrilla?
Yeah, Skrilla. Yeah, that shit
Oh.
crazy though.
That's
Yeah,
real though.
Yeah,
Like,
no
yeah,
boy be
bro.
zombie mode for shit show.
It's
they be
zombie
on
land in
lean?
Syracuse
They
too.
be on all
in New
type
York.
of drugs, man.
There's a bunch of places around the country like
Yeah.
I
that.
don't want no
Zombie.
drug that make me act like a zombie.
Wait, is drug that make that nigga?
Amateur.
Yeah, they just be
Right.
like
Nobody
standing
get
there
addicted
like
to
this.
drugs because they feel bad. Like,
Type shit.
our point of view, when most people, like, even in a relationship, you don't even realize how bad this is when you in it.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I realized about addiction and dealing with, like, just being around people and having family members and things like that is, like, it ain't that you don't want help. It's like you in a relationship and you be like, I don't want to be with this bitch for real,
Facts.
but, like, I love this bitch. Like, ain't nothing. Niggas hit the needle one time and be like, I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Like, it ain't like because it feel bad. It's like removes all problems.
In that
all
moment,
stress, all
yeah.
everything for an extended period of
Pain
time. And it's
reliever.
different drugs do different
And
things.
that's why they got to keep doing it because they always want to. Because
And
they,
then the
you
problems
feel me?
compile, so it gets harder
Yeah.
and harder. So then you even got further,
Yeah,
like
keep
getting
doing it,
off is
yeah.
even harder because it's like, man, I might as
You
well
got
stay
to
down
more.
this path versus now I gotta undo on top of what I already couldn't do.
But
Type
it's
shit.
it's so crazy though because I know we're talking about the zombie apocalypse, but it's like we can always reference that until like life today. Like I know we talking about something that probably won't happen and probably I don't know, but you know we see it on movies, but it's just like you can kind of see like how people are really zombies in today's society. Like people, a zombie is just a person that was a person, but they got infected with something and it's overtaking their body, and now they're becoming a zombie. They're becoming a different type of creature or whatever the case may be. So that's the same thing in society. Like,
I got a question. Then what do you feel like for y'all would be that thing that would turn y'all into the zombie that you like referencing into society?
Have you ever been a zombie?
Damn, that's a good question. I would say our bad habits.
What's something specific you feel me? That you feel like you've been a zombie to? It could be work, it could be a person, it could be, you know what I'm saying? Something that was just not, or just clouded your vision. Because pretty much what, like you were saying, an extension of a zombie is like, you become one track mind, just consume. Just consume that.
Yeah.
You know
Trying
what
to
I
get
mean?
away from yourself.
So that overtake you.
For me, it was weed. Because I know everybody said I never smoked weed, all that. I played multiple sports, so it's like that wasn't the path I was trying to go, picking that up. But like I feel like along with influence and wanting to like, fit in and things like that, that's how it came upon me. And then it's like when I stopped smoking weed, I was still around people that was smoking weed, and then I would see how they look, and then I thought to myself like, bro, it ain't only like heroin and stuff like that make you look like a zombie. Is weed can too if you smoke it enough. Like I was just looking at the room one day and it's like everybody's sleepy. It's like this, sleepy, all different types of positions. So it just made me look like, damn, people like put so much bad on like heroin and stuff like that, even though it is, but it's like you could look the same. Like somebody random came in the crib, they'd probably think they was off something that's not weed. So I don't know if that answered your question, but
that's
valid.
valid.
That's right.
That was a great answer.
I would say mine would be just love, just trying to, because growing up the way that we did, not having that family environment, didn't know who we was for 17 years of our life, didn't know who my mom was, my dad was. So it's just like trying to chase that love or that affection, or want to be a part of a family. A lot of people deal with heartbreaks and stuff as kids and different stuff, but for me it was just wanting to know what love was and what family felt like. So it was just like I feel as though I became a zombie to that because I was chasing it so much that I was forgetting about loving myself. And I was just I wanted to be a part of a family. I wanted my family to accept me. I wanted my family to, do whatever family do. And it's just like I feel as though that made me a zombie. And it just had me doing all different types of stuff, feeling different types of ways, and potentially hurting other people because of the way that I'm feeling. So I would say just chasing love and chasing family and stuff for real.
I feel that.
For sure.
Yeah.
I feel like back when we was working for real, like working for somebody, cause it's like, you feel me, like especially you people like us. Ever since I was like younger, I never really wanted to work for nobody. Cause when I got to the age to start working, I'm like, dang, bro, I see how people treat their employees, and I'm just like, bro, I ain't. Like I'm always we a hustle. Like I got that from my mom, and my dad. We gonna hustle, but it's like I always know like I didn't want to do that on somebody's job. Like I wanted to do that within whatever it was for me. So I would feel like that was my zombie because I was putting so much. I used to drive trucks, so I was putting so much work into that. And I'm like, dang, bro, I can be putting that same work into whatever God has called me to do. And that's what I did. And since then, life been way more peaceful, man. It come with struggle. Cause you feel
I think
me?
most people, you got to make a decision in this life, especially if you're creative, where it's like money or happiness. Because if you're creative, then naturally you have a different mind than other people, so you're able to work good at most jobs. Like if you're good, like an all-around creative, like not just like I specifically, but like overall creative, you've learned, you know what I'm saying, partial cheat code to life. Of course, it's a skill you got to fine-tune, but you see the beauty in everything. That's how you can write a song, make paintings, or see the content between the lines of real life, like things like that. Like, and you fine tune that. People just get, you know what I'm saying? Like people don't make that decision. So like you said, you could have stayed there doing that. Like I'm, you know what I'm saying? People don't make that decision, or it's like I can make less money, but it's more value in that money and the time how I made that money versus making a lot of money and I feel like it is not worth the money. Like I done made money where it's like this ain't worth it, and then I done made less money and been like this is so much more fulfilling. This $100 is so much more than that $500. Like just like you know what I mean? Like because it's especially if it's an extension of who you are, your creativity.
And like I was, just like I said, like I was working 6-figure job, like driving trucks, and it's like I was like, bro, that's not what I love. And I understood, just like I said, being creative. I was creative since I was a kid, and I knew that. But I never had the type of parents and stuff to push me in that. So I just kind of learned for myself. But it's like when I realized, when I tapped in with myself, I'm like, bro, I'm more than working for this. And just like I said, you got a choice. You can choose that or you can choose that.
Most people are like that.
Oh.
Like you gotta understand, like us being the way we are as creatives has always been around, but it's still in the small. It's still the minority. Most people are born to be sheep. Most people are born like if this was removed modern day society. Most people are either going to be military or hunter. Very few people were the entertainers, were the athletes, the famous people, or like unless you were royalty or something along there. You know what I'm saying? Or aristocrat or something. Like very few people made it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have creativity in them, but like a genuine creative, it's always been around, but like it ain't always been. Fuckers had to be clowns and court jesters to just be creative. Like, I'd rather dance for these niggas than go, I'm gonna go farm. But that's a creative. That's somebody, I go be funny, or I go do that. Like, people have done that since the beginning of time because their brain just sees that layer in between. Even if it's comedy, your sense of humor, you see a layer, and like cynicism or cynicalism, whatever, like being not negative, but just seeing the joke in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a skill set that your brain creates, and I think that happens. I think you're born partially with the computer you have. You fine tune it and everything, but you're born with the computer you have. There's different versions, there's different MacBooks, different computers. You feel me? And that's the thing. Like, but you can fine tune it. Some computers don't live up to their capability, and some computers way outform their capability. Motherfuckers have made millions off the stock MacBook. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. We not our bodies. We our brains. These is just meat robots, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we born with our brain, and that's what you got to figure out is what your brain is, and figure that out. And we not taught that in our community at a young age. The other communities teach that at a young age. Listen, I understand my son's probably gonna be a worker. Bro gonna be at work with me every day. My son is this. Other communities, they'll send their kids off to boarding school to specialize in that. You might not like me, but I see how your computer work, and I'm gonna make sure it works to the best of its capability. You know what I mean? Things like that. Well, like you said, y'all weren't set up. We weren't set up for that. You know what I mean? Creativity can be placed in so many different places. You know what I mean? So, like you said, being a creative, what would you do if the world was in? Man, people been making music since the beginning of time. People been dying since the beginning of time. The average life expectancy a couple hundred years ago was like 40 years old, bro. People still made art then. People still procreated back then. Like, it don't make a difference. Like, that's what we literally born to do as a part of the computer.
Shit, keep going.
That's valid.
People go, nigga went down playing instruments on the Titanic. You feel me? Like, that's like, if you love that shit, you love that shit. You're going to do it whether people agree with it or not. Like you said, we all take pay cuts to be creatives. Because all of us have a unique brain to where we can go be. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's facts of life.
Later.
Yeah,
Either we do or we don't, but you guys will write your own story. That's what it is. You can't write your story sitting in that truck.
Oh, yeah. Hell no.
Yeah, for me, I would say probably boundaries or lack thereof. I would say same as like with y'all. It's like, one thing I really value is community and always lead with love, but you never know when you let other people in what their values are, how they want to use you or abuse you. So getting like swamped up in that provides that that level of zombiness of, okay, now, I thought you had these intentions or these good intentions, and, I led with good intentions, but now I'm already in the midst of something, rather it's person or it's friends, family, whatever that may be. You never know. So, yeah.
That's valid.
I want to touch on what you said. Like about like working 9 to 5, just knowing that it's not for you, like at a young age, because of how people treat the employees. Like now that I like gotten older and learned to stand up and speak for myself, working a 9 to 5 is challenging. It's like it ain't no quote unquote perfect job. Like it's always it's gonna always come with something, and that's with any career. But like, when you working a 9 to 5 as a creative, it's like, dang, bro. With that mindset, it's like, dang, I don't want to. They got bad communication, so it's like that's discombobulating to me. So it's like, damn, should I stay here or should I go to another job? And then you go to another job and it's like, oh, they rude. It's like it's always something, but it's like it's challenging.
There's two sides to that coin for sure, because there are creatives that that have that drive, that creativeness, and then they do have that dream job. I really want to work for Apple. I really want to work for Adidas. Become like that creative lead or whatever. So I mean, I feel like everybody's coin of like how your creativeness may look, may not look for everybody else, because some people may be like, that may be their paradise.
That's facts.
Touching up on that, you speaking from the minority, which always feels more violated. You didn't pick your computer, but you choose your decisions. I've worked a regular job, and I realized how much my creativity and how much I believed in myself infringed on others. Most people are afraid to shine. Most people's lights aren't bright. So walking into a place every day, like, that self-confidence, it does it on social media and everywhere in real life. And to be like, I'm with you, but I'm better than you, is a you thing. And I had to realize that, like, oh, that's why they tell you when you go on jobs, keep your shit separate. Why? Because it ain't that they hate on you. It's like, bro, my life is fucking miserable. I do not want to come here and hear about how good your life is, how many hoes you fucking, how much money you making outside this job, what's popping for you, because nothing is popping for me right now. And you don't realize that all the time from our point of view. Like, it's just like, I just want to share. Guess what I got going on? That's why you have to find your community in life. Because, again, most people aren't that.
Facts.
So, like, being that self-aware and understanding that this is a you thing and you writing your story while most people's story is already wrote. Like, that's a you thing. And just moving through life like that and understanding it, and it allows you to have empathy for those people versus, like, you asshole. Like, yeah, I'd be an asshole, too, if I woke up every day, had no skill set, and only got told that I'm good at this job because I've been here for 10 years and know it better than anyone. Not like, and then there's a nigga who come in 6 months and they like, he's great management material because his skills and his type of computer he is. He's charismatic. He's great at leading. His you know what I'm saying? Like, these things like that. Like, it infringes on people, and that's how life works. Like, niggas been hating since the beginning of time, bro. Facts. Imagine being a nigga who, like, I trained in the military forever, and then it just be an 18-year-old nigga just jump in the military. He's 6'5", and, like, bro, like, yeah, he finna be, that's my right-hand guy. Like, well, he can't fight better than me, but you can't do nothing with him. And that's just the facts of life and just being, you know what I'm saying, an adult. But just like I said, just knowing that people aren't like us. Facts. Even though it seems like that way on social media, it's because it's entertainment. That social media seems like there's a lot of us versus the amount of people who actually consume that make, you know what I'm saying?
I low-key, high-key feel like that with every single job. Like,
it ain't unless you find a job where you can be creative, you're going to find a way to criticize the job because you're gonna create better ways for the job to be done. And if you figure out the ways for yourself, and you figure out, and you feel like everyone else should have figured it out or should figure it out. I done worked at jobs where I done talked to corporate like, we could just do it this way, it's faster, and they be like, either or like, who do you think you are giving ideas? Like, it's just, again, marketing. Some people, I wake up, you can give me any idea, any topic, I can give you unlimited marketing ideas, unlimited, like, content, all that shit. Like, that's how my brain works. There's people who go to school for 4 years to hope to be able to do that and have a week to have a presentation, which I could sit here and give y'all all ideas for whatever y'all got going on for nothing. Like, that's life. We don't, like I said, we don't build the computer, but being aware of your computer make life a lot easier for you. Facts. You'll know when, you're never supposed to dim your light.
Right.
But you're also supposed to know when you're not supposed to overshine other people.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're in a room that's too dark, you're going to hurt other people's eyes trying to shine too bright. So just knowing your situation. So as far as finding jobs, if you know it's a job where it's like it's a bunch of dim motherfuckers, I need this paycheck, be dim. Not dim, but I'm in here. But if you go into a job where being bright works, find that. Find the jobs where your brightness works.
Like, or if that's even your route. If the jobs is your route.
Create the job. Create the job. I got a job.
Oh, exactly.
And I create jobs. I don't fuck. I've made like 5 businesses.
Listen,
I make
companies will create jobs for you too.
And they will. Yeah, you find value there. Make a way to make it shake. Like, we can't lose here. All right.
Yeah. Because when you lead with your value, you good. Because on the other hand, like, shit, I was raised to never work for anybody. And I was raised to have an actual, like, company on my own. So there's, like, the opposite side of the coin. So, but I can also understand of the, going into the system that I feel like is put upon us a ton from shit when we start school all the way to now, or shit from the parents and all that shit. It is definitely a lot of what you said is getting out of that and being aware and, like, tweaking, ideally, like, trying to be aware and also figuring out what best really works for you and your scenario. Because if that's what you feel like, because, I mean, is it the job? Is it you? Are you making the issue out of every single job? And you really just don't want to work that motherfucker. And that's fine, too. Maybe that's just not the shit for you. But, yeah.
But that's where, like, entrepreneurship, might take that pay cut
Yeah.
But you get that
You
freedom.
gonna get-
you
yeah.
You get that
Oh,
money.
mama. Everything
you gonna
come
get that
with a risk.
accountability you
Yeah.
want. You either
It's
gonna
a
win or
risk.
lose on your own, sink
Yeah.
or swim. You feel me? And
And it take
either
longer.
you gonna complain or you gonna jump off the diving board. You
you
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
got-
Like
you-
this.
One thing I would say too is I feel like as a creator too is if you get a job, I think it's important what job you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
I agree.
if you get a job, like for example for me, even though I was raised like not work a job, like I still was like shit. Maybe I'm about to let me go see what's out there. And even the ones that I considered, I was like, all right, maybe I don't want to be a videographer if that's exactly what I do, because that may drain me, because then I can't be as as free and have that freedom that I want. So maybe I'll go and do social media marketing, or maybe shit, I won't do nothing with my job and I'm just gonna do something I can not give a fuck about.
Facts.
So then I can still have that fuel, because if you don't have that, like something that can spark your passion and your
gonna
excitement and get that get those like how you refuel you have to have those outlets where you can be inspired throughout your day. And if you don't want something that's gonna drain you all the damn time, or something that's gonna take up all your time, or where you feel like you just don't really got that no more, I feel like that's important too with creatives, is if you don't have the right job.
Definitely.
Like still have a job, you
Figure
need
out who
that,
you
but
are.
the right one.
Figure out who you are. When I say that, I don't mean surface level.
Yeah.
Cause if you find a motherfucker talking about like living in a purpose, like bro, I just started out of daycare. Why? Cause I want to be around like in childcare. My ultimate goal, like when I say find who you are, I know who I am as an old nigga. What I mean by that is I don't give a fuck how much money I got. I want to be a mentor, a coach, a chaperone, a parent, a father, a grandfather. Like those are the most prioritized things in my life. Cause nothing I build will ever survive 100 years after. Nothing I build.
Yeah, that's important.
Nobody's gonna give a fuck about Zero besides the kids you have
Right.
and the name you build.
They don't
Like the
carry it
community
on.
you build. Nobody will care. Not a subscriber will give a fuck. It'll be a RIP post and it's over. Who's the next nigga I'm watching on YouTube?
That's
Like I'm being real. This how the world. Everyone thinks they so important. You're not.
Well, I mean, shit, we do. I mean, Michael Jackson. I mean, we
And guess
do.
what? And in 100 years, he'll just be Thriller. In 50 years, he'll just be Thriller.
We gon-
Like you get what I'm saying? Like niggas built monuments, bro. Like don't nobody give a
That's
fuck
what's
about the building we sitting in right now, who name it was, who's the architect, and that was might have been the work of his life. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? What you can build is your community, your family, and your actual happiness, like your real happiness, not social media happiness, none of that, nigga. I'm the richest I ever been in my life, and I took plenty of pay cuts because I really.
And I ain't even gotta be money
I put
rich.
myself,
Right.
I put myself
Rich in
out.
spirit.
I'm so surrounded by love, bro. They done been in my studio. My studio is nothing but love, family owned. Man, we it's just everything I build is just out of who I am. Wholesomeness, love, family, community. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to find out exactly who you are, because I could try to create things. I've tried to create things that aren't fully aligned with who I am, and it works until you feel that personal friction in yourself. I've done things I ain't proud of, and then once you feel that personal friction, I can't go against myself.
You got to get them out of there. Trust
I
that.
can't go against
Spot it
myself.
out.
You know
You gotta
my
ride.
morality. You feel me? That's where it ultimately comes down to really knowing yourself. Not like and understand you can change who you are at 24. Ain't nobody ain't got shit on who you was at 18, and it ain't got shit on what you gonna be at 30 and 50, and none of that. So be fluid. Be like water. Bruce Lee. You feel me?
Shit,
Like,
so.
real shit.
I
Real shit.
appreciate
You gonna
that.
change so
sure.
much, bro. Find out exactly who you are to your core. Man, it's crazy. I've been telling y'all how the universe been working for me. It's a perfect moment, bro. I found something I made in high school for myself. It was like a school project, but I know it was for myself. Everything I ever created was for myself. Like everything is for myself. Even if I say it's it's for them, I hope that it's for myself. I created a school project, and it was like a magazine cover. I was in marketing, I was in a business thing, and it was like questions I was asking myself, essentially, on like the cover. It's exactly who I am right now. I went against that shit for years, bro. Years. Like I went against everything. I felt like I had to be famous in music or everything failed, but that's because I needed acceptance. That's the first thing you got to get over as a young man. You not everybody cup of tea, and a million people patting you on your back won't make you feel good enough. That shit don't mean nothing, because guess what? They pat you on your back today, tomorrow,
Yeah, stab
you don't have a million pats on the back. Now you're
you.
recovering at it.
And that pat ain't gonna
You know what I'm
last.
saying? Now you're a recovering addict.
Gonna
If
be
you
throwing
chase clout,
stuff at you.
you chase money, and it's all based off other people like that, and attention span, you forever got to be a slave to attention.
And you gonna fold, because over
That's-
time,
You want? It's crazy because that's why I started doing pranks when I first started content creation a few years ago. I started pranks for attention because I wasn't getting it at home.
I mean, and that's my sense of humor, bro.
That's some
My
good
sense
awareness.
of that's the awareness you need to find. Know who you are, bro, and that's why I speak the way I do, because I know it took me forever, bro.
Yeah,
Even though I knew
self-identity.
it, to accept exactly
Self-identification.
who I was. I was telling them, man, I was in a studio session engineering. I ain't been an engineer but 6 months of my life. Like I've engineered myself for years, engineered other artists. I've been an engineer for 6 months of my life. I know my skill sets. I know my strengths, my weaknesses, and I'm constantly getting better. But who I am as an engineer in that seat, who I'm able to be and help people, is exactly where I was supposed to be. On in the studio didn't happen. I left my baby mama last year and decided we about to open a studio in like October. Like me and my cousin, at my lowest, built the greatest thing I did because I knew exactly who I was and what I had to get back to. You feel me? Instead of being like, oh, I'm about to crash out, I'm finna go have another kid, these hoes is none of that. I'm not about to I'm finna get back to who I exactly am.
Get back to
You feel
me.
me? Like who I am. And doing that, everything for water. Working with children is exactly who I am. This shit don't feel like work. I get up and deal with kids. I'm 2 days in. I'm excited for work tomorrow, bro.
Weird.
Like,
Weird.
I'm already a father, you feel me? And I love that shit, but like just know exactly who you are and then you don't have to work like that. I recorded, nigga, yesterday I did 7 hours first day at the daycare and then did a 5-hour studio session and felt so fulfilled after barely sleeping. Didn't see my son as much as I wanted to. Man, I got home to my son and went straight to sleep, bro. Greatest feeling of my life because I made money off being with kids, like being a father figure to kids who need it. I walked in the room, my daycare, the 3 boys in my classroom out of 13 kids got locks. I was telling him, like, bro, like, just the universe give me everything I need because I'm in the rooms I'm supposed to be in. You control everything in your life. Everything. Everything is your fault. Everything. You in this room because you picked to be in this room. If you walk outside, get hit by a car, that's the pace you walked at. Like, everything is your fault. When you realize that, you're the architect of your story. You can write this however you want.
You ain't lied yet.
Right.
Huh?
I said you ain't lied yet.
For real. The architect
You're
of
not
this.
lying.
Everything in it.
That's a good book too.
What?
The Architect.
I ain't even hit.
So listen, guys. The moral of this podcast today, I know we was talking about zombie apocalypse. That was the topic that Jonna picked, so we had to talk about it. But it's just so crazy how that can play in a lot of people's lives, and a lot of people are zombies to so many different things, whether it's addiction, whether it's a job, whether it's family, love, whatever. So the moral of the story is don't be a zombie. Get back to you. And it's okay if you're a zombie right now. You just got to be able to find yourself and whatever you want to do in life. So definitely a great talk today. We're about to get ready to wrap it up. So before we wrap it up, dang, I'm tripping. I forgot to pray. We were supposed to pray at the beginning. I'm tweaking. But we'll get to praying at the end. But I just want everybody before we leave, put something out you want to say to the world or whatever you want to leave off at. A little encouragement, whatever it may be. So we'll start with Miko, and then we'll go around, and then we'll end it with Zir, and then we'll close.
I mean, just be you. That kind of all circle back to everything. That's my lifestyle, my branding, my everything. Just be yourself, bro. It ain't about me. It's about you. You writing your story the same way I'm writing mine. And the way I write my stories, I just want to inspire people. I want my story. That's all I want to do is inspire people, touch lives, and build community. Like, that's who I am to the core. So, feel me? Figure out exactly who you are. Be you. Follow me on all social medias again at The Real Miko. Shout out Jungle Studio. Shout out BU. Shout out
Shout out Jungle Studio.
Toledo Truck. You feel me? Shout out the Twin. Shout out everybody on it. You feel me? Shout out the podcast. Shout out 50 Way Studios. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all that. You know what I'm saying? BU.
Yeah. Double the shout outs. All of them. That way. All I would say is do something that makes you feel good today. Focus on feeling good. I think that's the biggest thing. That's all I got. But make sure you drop a follow. You can follow me at Jonna J, JOHNNAHJ on all social media platforms.
Man, I would just say, man, I like to tell people, man, like, you feel me? Just like Miko said, be you. I'm big on that, and it's crazy that that's his, clothing line. He rock it to death, and it's crazy. Me and Twin, we started a clothing line in 2016 called Dare to Differ, and it's just because I always know, like, so much people are different, but they're afraid to express it. You feel me? Like, I know so many people, they got gifts and talents that they hide just based off the room they're in. You feel me? But that's what God give them. So I would just say be you, be yourself, be genuine, man. And that's going to always outlast anything. That's why we at the places we at, because we good heart, genuine, and that's going to carry you out, man. And, yeah, be you, man. Let's get it.
Zir, you could go and I end it since I gotta say stuff at the end. So you could go then I end it.
I'm gonna say stay alert. You know, that goes with anything. Like, you can discern what's coming your way, whether it's good or bad. You know, so just stay alert and, you know, stay prayed up. You know, the more you talk to God, the stronger at mind, self-control you get, you know, in the mind and things like that. So everything, you know, kind of like fluctuate with each other. So yeah, stay alert and just stay alert.
That's good. Stay alert. I like that.
Stay alert for sure.
Because if you ain't alert, you're gonna get knocked off your pivot.
For sure. But I would like to end off with I like to tell people to enjoy today, because tomorrow not promised.
Amen.
Oftentimes we allow stuff to arguments, confusion, people not liking people for different reasons and different stuff. But it's like you never know if the next minute is promised, the next hour. So it's always appreciate the now, because you don't know if you're gonna make it to the future. You know, so it's like appreciate the circle that you're in. These people that came out here to the podcast, I appreciate them. For allowing us to record at the studio, I appreciate that, because why? It's now. You know, so it's like I can't really try to, what's gonna be going on in 10 years from now. I mean, I don't know. You know, so it's just like appreciate now, because tomorrow not promised. So that's what I would like to end off with. But yeah, big thanks to 50 Way Studios. For go ahead. For trusting us. You know, just like I said, I look at him as an uncle figure, really a dad figure, because you know, our parents, you know, whatever, it is what it is. But you know, it's definitely a blessing to be able to be here to record, to be able to create. I gave him the vision. You know, he's a very thorough guy, so I had to write it down, send it over to him. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, I'm so blessed for this opportunity. These people that we meet is all people that we met. We only been here in Toledo for 2 months.
Yeah, we met Miko at the
Playing basketball,
court,
like, you know, so it's just like God is just connecting everything, and I just appreciate it. And I just want everybody that's here with us today, you know, even our team in the back, you know, that we appreciate each and every one of you guys, because we can't do this alone. We're in this together. So I like to end off with prayer, and then I'll do the outro, and then we'll be good to go. All right. God, we thank you for this opportunity. God, we thank you for allowing us to be able to come here and just have good talks to give to the world. God, I pray that God, you allow this podcast to touch somebody, allow it to reach thousands of people all across the world. God, we thank you for everybody that's here, everybody that couldn't make it. God, thank you for 50 Way Studios and everything that we're doing here and getting ready to do. And God, we ask that God, you bless each and every one of us as creators and allow us to continue to create. And God, we thank you, and we believe that everything that we want to do is going to come to pass. And it's in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for spending time with us here, chopping it up with Twin Gangg.
And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Let's
Yeah.
get it.
Let's get it. And we out, man. Let's go.
To put your picture inside our frame. Imagine if you grew up basically your whole life not knowing who you was or had any information about anything.